Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 3, Episode 6 of Cthulhu Wars. It's turn 6 playing our Azathoth expansion, and this is really celebrating part of our Yellow Sign Month with Lost Carcosa. Check out the links in our video. We're playing today Hastur versus Nyarlathotep and using Azathoth. Checking out Pontos Fathom Press can support our channel, as does liking and subscribing, so thanks for your support. Really sorry about the last video. It got out of focus and uploaded that way, and I moved on and I didn't see that, so sorry guys. But hey, we'll stay in focus this turn. I kind of didn't want to go back and redo the turn because I wanted to just capture the real gameplay, so thanks for persevering through that. Definitely was a good recap from turn 5. We got Nyarlathotep on the board. We were able to introduce the Elder Thing. As I mentioned the other turn, I'm just trying out all the mechanics. And let's get right into turn 6. So first move goes to Azathoth, and they will go ahead and they're going to go ahead and summon. They're going to go ahead and summon. Crawling Chaos will go ahead and summon Azathoth. So we're going to. We have 8+ power. We have a great one on a controlled gate. We will roll 1 die plus 2. Say 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so all remaining players, okay, we get 3. So this is Yellow Sign rolls a 3. Each receives power equal to the reveal, so he gets 3. And then the player with the lowest score loses 2 doom points. Now we don't, well, I guess we can do that because of the lowest score. It's only 1 player, so they lose 2 doom points. And then finally, place Azathoth. Total the dice and place Azathoth glyph on that spot on the doom track. So we'll place Azathoth's icon on the doom track at 5. Right? And then, or does it count also the die roll that I did? So I did a 5. Maybe that makes him 10, actually, if you include the other die. So I'll move him at 10, right? That's just how we'll do it. And we'll put him at 10. And then we place Azathoth at my controlled gate. So now Azathoth is also in Australia. Oh, that's not Azathoth. This is Azathoth. So take a quick look at him. Azathoth. We'll zoom in. I'll make sure I zoom back to the board. Okay. So Azathoth on the board. All right. So one of our POC, proof of concept, goals has been established. Azathoth is on the board. And next up it says combat. Okay, we don't need combat. If Azathoth is chosen to receive a kill. Okay, that's not there. But we also when all players have at least 1 Great Old One in play, yes, because we have King and Yellow in play. We get the Nuclear Chaos, and there's an action cost there. We haven't played that yet. So we will move the turn marker over to Yellow Sign. So as Yellow Sign, they will give 3 doom points to Nyarlathotep to gain their next card with their next spell book, which what they will have is move Hastur to any area of the cultist of any faction. He who is not to be named gets revealed as that action. So still retaining all their points. So that action is completed. That's their one action for free. Move it back to Crawling Chaos. They can now I suppose they can summon back their cultists, just to be conservative here. We're just going to summon back a cultists and get ready for a giant sort of onslaught. We'll put this cultist here. If Nyarlathotep is in play, we can do that as the action, actually. Well, we'll do that next time. We'll do that as an action. It's a free action. Next is Yellow Sign. We're back to Yellow Sign. Hastur, you must have a controlled gate and a king in yellow in the same area. Okay, so let's spawn a gate. We'll spawn one more gate for the king in yellow. That will cost 3, sorry. So they move down 3, but they have plenty to spare. Let's also have consolidation of, let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to do the 1,000 forms. So we'll roll the 1 die. We get a 6. So they lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. Oh, I forgot to give them, sorry. I actually forgot to give Yellow Sign 1 power point for each desecration area. 1, 2, 3. So they actually have more. So I have moved them back out. Sorry about that. I forgot to do that in the last turn. So let's go ahead and, right, so that was Crawling Chaos's turn. We'll flip it back to, and that costs 0 action for the 1,000 forms. We flip it back to Yellow Sign. And again, they now need to have Hastur, controlled gate, the king in yellow in the same space. Then pay 10 power, so we're down to 0. And Hastur is raised. So we put Hastur on the board finally. And that's going to be it for power for Yellow Sign, but they gain their Hastur last spell book. And we'll say if Hastur is in play, the cost of desecration is less. Well, maybe we can keep desecrating. Do we have any other spells? We're going to go with 3 neutral spells. Gates now cost 2 power to build. If an undead alkali, so we don't have any undead on the board. Let's put this in. Well, we already have rearranged our figures as any way that sees fit. So let's just have desecration is reduced. We'll put the 3rd eye there. We'll just have that. Call it out. So I think that's going to be it for Yellow Sign. And next round they can use He Who's Not to Be Named, or actually the Undimensional. Maybe they'll do that as their final big attack. But let's consolidate the power here by summoning let's see, Dimensional Shambler. Got Star Vampire on the board. We still need the Servitor of the Outer God. Maybe Yellow Sign will use that against Crawling Chaos to prevent them from spawning any more creatures. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put we'll have, let's go ahead and have the we'll move our 1, and that'll be 1 move, 2, 3, and then 4. So now Australia is just covered in monsters, and that'll bring us down to 0. Okay, so we've got a huge mass of creatures on Australia. We've got Hastur on the board in our Antarctica with the king in yellow. And we will go ahead and move into gather power phase. So we'll start out first with the number of cultists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they get 6 cultists. They have 1, 2, 3 desecrations. 1, 2, 3. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 gates. So that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving to Crawling Chaos. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cultists. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 gates, which is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And do they have anything else? No. Okay, so it looks like that's going to do it. Let's do the doom phase. 1 doom per controlled gate. So we have 4 and 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then also a reckoning phase. Rituals of Annihilation in player order. So first is pay 5 for Crawling Chaos. So they'll do, they'll pay 7, let's say 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then they can get another doom per controlled gate. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we move it up to 8 for yellow sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they can also play 2 elder signs. So they get 2 plus 1 for gate. So it's 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both of them have done their Rituals of Annihilation. They've cashed in these 2. And then also, I believe, and then we get to gain 1 elder sign, 2 elder signs for Hastur and the king in yellow. And then because we control Azathoth, and we can also gain 2, and we'll check those out on turn number 7. So that's going to do it for turn number 6. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave. Oh, one more thing I forgot to do. As a last part of the doom phase, yellow sign will pay 2 doom and move Servitor of the Outer Gods. We give this card to Crawling Chaos. And now the owner of this loyalty god may not summon any monsters except servitors if servitors are still in his pool. So now their servitors are now in the pool of Crawling Chaos. We got these 3 servitors here, and he has to spawn those only. So in the next round, we're going to see some servitors being spawned. So it's sort of like a curse in a way. You have to only spawn servitors. So, but they're inexpensive to spawn. So let's see how that goes on turn 7. And thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.